Welcome to the channel. Every time I've come here on this channel, I want to be spoken through. I want to be spoken through. So I just sit here and I observe myself and I let myself be. And I just wanted to share this expression because I've been through this. At times I even question if I'm going through it again. Along our journeys, we can come to multiple different places. We can come to a place of a high. We can come to a place of a low. We can come to a place of complete flatness. And it feels repetitive. It feels like you are not progressing. It feels like there is no high. There is no progression, or there is no growth. It feels like there is no growth, almost no growth. So, being here, the title of this video, maybe something that you need to hear. You probably stumbled across this channel for a reason. Because when I was going through my dark night of the soul, I didn't realize I was going through it. And here is simply just my expression. This is my understanding. This is my experience when I went through this. So, you being here is honestly probably a sign. Is honestly probably we've aligned in some sort of way. But when I was going through my dark night of the soul, I just thought I was depressed, but it wasn't. It wasn't depression at all. It was actually worse, but good at the same time. It was probably the biggest blessing I had ever had, which is dark night of the soul. You feel alone. You feel something massive calling you. You feel something so big calling you. You feel like you are destined for more. But you just don't know what it is. You just don't know what it is. You may be working at a job. You may be doing things you don't love. You're probably seeking more inside of your life. You're probably wondering, something is calling you. You may feel like something is calling you. You may be feeling like so depressed right now. I remember when I felt so depressed. Like shit. I was working at a chefing job. I was just doing my job. I was rocking up. I was turning up 15 minutes late just because I didn't want to be there any minute longer. I would rock up every single day and slave away. But there was this voice in the back of my head. There was this voice that I could hear. And this voice was always telling me that there's something more out there for you. You cannot stay here. You cannot stay here. You must take a risk. And I could feel it. At the time, I didn't know it was God or the universe or the consciousness. I didn't know this. Until I realized that that point in my life where I was feeling depressed, I was feeling like something was calling me. Something greater was here for me. But there was something more for me. Most people won't even wake up to the switch or even listen to this switch that kind of goes off in your head. You're probably totally unconscious to what it is at the time. You watching this video, you may be very early in your spiritual awakening. You may not even realize that you're going through one. But understand that if you're feeling this way, if you're feeling like heavy, if you're feeling like, this is the most important part, you feel like there's something more that's calling you. Because when I was experiencing this and something was calling me, it was like I didn't choose this life. It's like it chose me. It was calling me. It was pushing me down a door. It was pushing me down a door that I wasn't even conscious to it. It's like the universe or God had pried a door open for me and pushed me down this door that I didn't even know I was falling down. And then I hit rock bottom, and then I was destined to somehow get out of this hole, this pit that I fell into all of a sudden. I was going through a breakup, I was going through drugs, I was going through all these things, but underneath it all, there was this calling, man. There was this calling. There was something more out there for me. And I can't explain it. You can only experience, because you may be experiencing this right now. I'm not experiencing this right now, because I found it, and it was to serve through God. It was to serve through the universe. That's what it was. And when I found that, through whatever vessel or channel I choose to help people and serve people through, that vessel right there, the universal consciousness, the intelligence, once it clicked, once it made sense. But it's one thing for me to say all this shit. It's one thing for you to say all this shit. You may know this shit, but it's one thing for you for truthfully to experience it. But if you are going through this massive loneliness, depression, you may be going through, like, things don't seem to be going your way. But underneath that all, you have this calling, you have this, like, something is, like, you've got, it's almost hard to comprehend. It's almost hard to put into words, because you feel like you're questioning everything. You feel like why am I at this job? Why am I doing what I do? There has got to be more for me. And you may be carrying so much heavy resistance and heavy attachment to a lot of things. And you may be afraid to let go. You may be afraid to just let it go. And I can honestly tell you right now that you're on the path of something so much greater. I know the things you're going through. And I know this video, even if one person hears this and knows exactly what I'm talking about, then this video was for you. This video was for you specifically that's watching this video right now. You may be sitting on your bed, you may be watching this on TV, you may be watching this anywhere. But I want to know I'm specifically talking to you right now, that you're going through this for a reason and you are destined for greater things. It will come. Your moment will come where you just click and all the dots connect. It'll happen. You just have to trust. You just have to go through and allow this shit to happen. You have to allow it to happen. I'm sorry, but there's no way. If the more you force and the more you try, the more that you're going to make the process worse. But allow your evolution to flourish through this, because you're going to have something so amazing to share to the world. Whether that be through a product, whether that be through a service, whether that be through anything. Understand you're going through this for a reason, and you're watching this video for a reason. I'm talking specifically to you. Whatever your name is. If you've stumbled across this video by chance, by search, by the search box, by any of this, you've come here for a reason. You've been pushed here for a reason. Understand that. So if you have, I would love you to subscribe to this channel. I do put a lot of work into this channel, and I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm not trying to put up no front. I'm not going to try follow any trends. I'm just going to speak from my truest heart. So you've come to this channel for a reason. And I just wanted to obviously express that through here. You may be going through this for a reason, and understand this. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.